Hello, this is Arthur from Second Chance Universities, and they've invited me to give you some basic knowledge dealing with capacitors. We see two here right now. This is a dual capacitor, and this one here is a singular capacitor. And being that it's less megafarad, you will see that logically, when you begin to go through the process of understanding this, you will see that this is dealing with just a measuring towards the fan. This one right here is a dual capacitor because it's dealing with the fan and the compressor. So where you're going to see it in this system, this is a heat pump. You're going to see it basically right here, basically in the corner. And these are the different sizes. But you want to see here specifically the megafarad. When you see the bigger number, put it as basic as possible. The 70 is always going to be dealing with the compressor, and the 7.5 megafarads, which is the MFD, is going to be dealing with the fan. Now, when you put it in and you hook it up, as you see here, these plugs basically that are hooked up, you're going to have, they're going to be labeled here so that you could understand where the common goes to the fan when you measure this and you test it, because I want to share with you a little bit about testing. Not operating, but just testing to see whether it's an operative mode. When you get it from the store, you always want to test it to find out that it's effectively operative, or else it's not going to be operative if it's not according to 70 or 7.5. It could go over 5 or it can go below 5. It's acceptable. But if it goes below 5 in the measuring with this device right here, which is the clamp device, basically, there's something wrong with this capacitor. You're also going to see some trouble with the capacitor when it's bloated out. It's a good chance that this capacitor is overheated. When you see the blowout here, it's going to be like a little balloon thing. So you're going to know it's a bad capacitor. What do? You got to get another one. Okay, with the same megafarads of 70 or 5. Some of them is 45 plus 5. So you would see according to the measurement that you need. So to test this really quickly, you're going to use this device. You always got to start from common to fan, and we're going to see the measurement right here, dealing with the megafarads and how much it has without being in operative mode. So when you check it from common to fan, you're going to see a 7.5, as you see in the measuring thing, and it's 7.5 here. So obviously it's up to par. Now we're going to go back to the C and hermetic. Hermetic meaning that the compressor is hermetically sealed, and when you see hermetic, you're dealing with the compressor. That's what I'm saying. So when you test this, you're going to see 70.5. Now the measurement here is 70. It went over. Like I said, it could go over 5, or it can be under 5. It's acceptable. But if it's over beyond that, and if it's under below the 5 megafarad, then that means it's obviously something wrong with this capacitor. So that, in a nutshell, is the most basic way to understand how to test the capacitor to see whether it's an operative mode. Again, this is not dealing with the operation. When you put it and you connect it, it's a whole different ball game, because you're going to be using these clamps to measure whether it's up to par with the voltage or with the amps. And that's another story for another class. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Basic information that you guys need if you guys are going to be in HVAC class, especially if you're in second chance universities. They're going to be testing you on this, so it's very important for you to know some basic understanding of the capacitor. In this case, dealing with testing to see whether it's in operative mode. Thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you guys some other time. Maybe I'll be teaching something else, like a compressor or something. Have a good day.